Hey, you beautiful big heads, it's your boy Zatro, and welcome back to some more Alchemy Stars news. In today's video, we're going to be covering both the CN and global news because once we put them together, we can get the full picture because both sides show different things. So, yeah, we got quite a bit to go over since we are getting closer to the anniversary, and also since we are, well, that May event that's coming up, there's a lot of content actually coming in the game. And we're going to read this little, letter they have for the global side because they do address some things because, people are worried about the the amount of content coming out, how they're doing reruns and everything else, and they do address it. So that's good, So if you're reading this while I'm just yapping, that's you get a head start. But apart from going over this, I'm just gonna say this real quick. This video was actually not going to be made today. Well, this is a bonus video because I literally just saw the news, so I'm going over it now. But there will be another upload later on, going over the Echoes of Dream event, which was released. So I'm going to have a video of that up later as well. And then other than that, I just have a reverse 1999 summoning video that I did. And I have a drinking game Honkai Star Rail bullshit that I did with a friend. So yeah, those will be up either tomorrow or a day later. But yeah, let's just focus on the news right now. So, hopping on into it, at the very top here it says, "Hi everyone, thank you for your continued support. With Alchemy Stars about to celebrate its 3rd anniversary, we would like to take this opportunity to share with all the navigators the latest content updates and plans for upcoming versions. We've noticed that although the reruns of some previous versions have offered navigators the opportunity to revisit the past stories, they also spark concerns about the pace of updates for new content. Navigators, your opinions are invaluable to us, therefore we pledge to do everything in our power to keep delivering new versions with new content, characters, and experiences." And honestly, looking through all this stuff, it's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna hold you, it's actually a lot of stuff. Not to mention there's also another kind of event that's about to drop. Let me check the date. Like 2 days, like another kind of event, like roguelike kind of thing they're doing. So yeah, like even though this current period is kind of like a slight cooldown period, they introduce a new game mode, about to do another one that's like roguelike. So in my opinion, they've been keeping it coming, but that's just me personally. And I'm a guy who's played since launch, who constantly plays this game, and I think we have a lot coming in, but that's just me personally. But I'll continue. We'll fine-tune how we present the reruns and introduce new stories and characters separately, ensuring a continuous provision of fresh content for experienced navigators. The debut of this new story and rerun mix will be at the festival version in May, and we look forward to your feedback. We will also adjust the frequency of complete reruns to ensure a suitable pace for revisiting game content, allowing newly joined navigators to experience past stories together. And this confirms what I was talking about earlier on when the Travel Memories, the original way they did reruns, which was they just added it to this mode to where you could just play them at any time, is they're just actually going to bring them back in their entirety, which also brings back the characters' banners so you can get focused banners more frequently. But then also, again, when a actual story event comes back, you get all the Loom member as well. Like the Travel Memories was nice simply because you can go to it any time to like get the rerun stuff, but once you do it one time, you don't get the Loom member and rewards again. With this, you get the Loom member rewards again, and also if there was a welfare character that came with the event, you get the characters soul members, which you can then sell to turn into the gold astro gems, which can then be turned into summonable currency. So that's a lot better in my personal opinion. It just is, especially in terms of free to play people who want a constant source of income, so they don't have to really spend that much money on the game. But I'll continue. So, let's cut to the chase and unveil the upcoming new content for navigators. In the May Festival version, Vice, under the direct order from the Grand Marshal Reinhardt, and joined by the Celestite and Carlene, embark on a support mission for reconnaissance. Vice is immensely enthusiastic about this quest, as she will be assisting a legendary scout she deeply admired. However, while on this mission, the legendary scout, Vice, and the Celestite uncover her long-hidden secret. On the vast expansion of the Redizo Desert, can she find the answers she has been seeking? And that's this character right here. I have no idea who this is. Being completely honest, no absolute clue. I can't remember any character that has a similar design. But on top of that, when this comes out, the actual event, going up here because I'll just scroll down a little bit. The event will be called The Song for Traveling Birds All Night. Coming in May, obviously, the earlier half of May. And, that's a little picture they have with it. But as you can see on their version, they have Jiraiya and her. So, for them, Jiraiya will be coming back as well. So, yeah, Jiraiya is a pretty good character. There is a showcase of her on the channel if you want to go check that out. But, new character, interesting. We just got a, detonator? So, we got a thunder detonator. We haven't had a water character in a while, so obviously as we get closer to when the character releases, we can see the model, and then we might be able to ascertain what the element will be. But at the same time, Colors mean nothing in the game, so it might honestly mean nothing. But yeah, and then what they don't say is actually Zeta will be a welfare character. She, like I said when we first saw her, she will probably be free, more than likely, and she is. Zeta is a free character, and I'm loving it. On top of that, we can see the next rerun. Rerun will be Jiraiya's event. I believe it was called the Fragmentary Vows event, which is should have been the event that Jiraiya came with, I believe. The story for this event is actually pretty nice, and I recommend people do, sit down, check it out, take it in, because it is one of the better stories. Let's head back to the global side to keep this going. So, in the festival version of May, we also prepared many perks. I think the very first one is crazy. It's a free 6-star. Hands down, it's a free 6-star. So, on April 24th, the limited time quest Redizo Aurorian Covenant will kick off. Upon completing this quest, issued by the Redizo Wrenches during the event, you can ultimately earn the reward, a Redizo Wrench Elite Selection Box. Opening the box will reward you with a Redizo Wrench of your choice. And if we go to the CN version, we can see exactly who the characters are. As we go down here, that's Kaya. By the way, that should 100% be Kaya, the other character that came with Jiraiya. But coming down here, the characters you have the options of getting is Eve, Sensa, Fleur, and Jonah. And all these characters are so good. Jonah becomes better with her equipment refinement. Fleur has defense and ignoring damage. Eve can shred defense, and Sensa can also shred defense. All of them are good. Literally, they're all good. It kind of sucks that they don't have a forest character that you can pick from in terms of Redizo Wrenches. But funny enough, the Redizo Wrenches really can get that. Do they get a forest? Now that I'm thinking about it, hey, hold on. Because now I'm curious. Do the Redizo Wrenches not have a forest character? Like, I know they have Adi, but let me double check real quick. The Redizo Wrenches do not have a single 6-star forest character. That is crazy. So no wonder they had to do it like this. But yeah, these are the characters you can get, which is absolutely amazing that you can get a free 6-star, and these are top tier characters. Honestly, out of all of them, I would say Sensa is the craziest because of how easily he can stack defensive shred that lasts for your entire team for the turn. Then I would say someone like Fleur, then Eve, and then I'm only putting Jonah last because you have to get her equipment refinement, which is a lot of investment. That's the only reason why. If she was good without the equipment refinement, then it would be a lot more justifiable, but she requires a lot more investment and everybody has to be hit higher levels. But yeah, going back. On top of that, we will be seeing the double drop event again. I'm going to say this real quick because I was talking to a friend about this, about the double drop event. Me personally, I think they should stop doing the double drop event. More so because it encourages people to only spend their stamina at that certain time period, which is also why they introduced the limited stamina packs. So they try to fix it by doing that, but I think that's a terrible idea. I think they should have just increased the drop rates by double permanently. Honestly, just do it permanently. And then just change the stamina packs back to how they were. I mean, because, yeah, I just think it would be better with just double drops, like just double drops across the board, and then just turn the stamina packs back to normal. Because then people will just use them as they see fit. Because, I'll be honest, in every game where they have time stamina packs, I don't care, and I end up using some of them because it's like, yeah, you said I have 3 days left. Shit, I forgot. It is what it is. But yeah, I just think they should just do that. Going forward, as long as you, Sifu will undergo a series of adjustments and back with Aurorian soon, and then plus there are also activity rewards to be claimed. And then late May, they will be running out a brand new story content. So, to find Grand Ryu, who sneaks out and leaves a mountain of work behind, Celestite follows the lead to an Umbertown arcade where he meets diverse players and Yingel, the Illumina Intelligence Officer, who also is searching for Grand Ryu. Does Celestite eventually find Grand Ryu, who skips out on work? And what's the story behind the arcade's owner? Stay tuned for late May. And this will be the arcade owner. And hopping to the other side, it would also seem, so this is that Longview event they were talking about, but going down here, you have the same information right here, but for late May, it seems as though we will also be seeing Yingel, Beretta, the new character who is the arcade manager, and another free character who is Anatoly coming back. So yeah, it seems like we would be getting a double threat of events. That's why I'm saying, like, there is a lot going on in this upcoming event. So a lot more content is being shoved at our face. So yeah, there will be plenty to do. Jesus Christ, going back, because we're hopping back for quite a bit. So continuing down, and as you can see, we have some skins down here that we'll be going over as well. But in early May, they will be also launching the next Dream event, which will be for the pack skin. Which, if we go back to this side, this is the pack skin right here. I can make it bigger real quick as it loads in. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Back skin, it looks all adorable. Honestly, for a woman who's wrapped up in thorns and everything, you would not think that this would be what she'll be wearing in her dream. But it looks very nice. It looks amazing, honestly. So free skin, really nice. We get some True Order lore, looking good. So heading back to it. On top of that, we have another Divergent skin for Chinny this time, Peace and Harmony. That's what this one right here is, and it looks really nice. And they just keep on taking my money. It's cool. It's whatever. And then we'll have another skin, which honestly, this skin from Will You Buy It will probably be a what is it? What they consider them discount skins, but they just come with a multi. They're usually around 19 bucks, not counting tax, for USD. But this would probably be the skin right there for Will You Buy, coming with the banner for whoever that character for the Readers or Wrench little event is. So yeah. And then going down here, we have the next skins for the next battle pass, which is one for Hyda, Wolf of Umbertown. Which yeah, he looking a little dapper. And then we have a Johnny Boom for what? It's Boom Boom Barbecue. So a more summer-esque skin, looks like a swimsuit. Honestly, it looks really nice, really nice. So that's the next skins we're getting. Obviously, the Johnny Boom one is free, and this is for the paid battle pass. And if we go to the other side, you know, we can see again that there's an additional skin here, which is for Nikinis. How this skin will be obtained, it does not seem to be mentioned at all. So yeah, we'll have to just cross that bridge when we get it in terms of when we will get it, because they don't really say much about it. And in terms of news, that's about it. But if we go to the bottom, they're just more optimizations in terms of rolling out the sweet features to actually streamline it to where you ain't got to go back and forth between so many screens. Same thing with the gift screen. And they're also increasing the cap on the gifts you would get for leveling up as well. So yeah. And then at the bottom it just says, navigators, after more than 1,000 days and nights with you, we remain committed to providing top-notch content and enjoyable gameplay by consistently incorporating feedback and refining our game. We hope every navigator finds their joy in Alchemy Stars. And honestly, they're doing a great job. And if we head back to this side, because I am doing a lot of hopping around, you know, that's it. On this side, that's it. And then as I stated earlier, if I pull this up as well, it should be there. Hopping over to Twitter, because I'd be damned if I call it X. Make this bigger. And if we come up right here, new game mode like I was talking about is literally limited time roguelike challenge mode. In the Infernal Lair, navigators must consistently strengthen their Aurorians formations during the battle to improve their combat abilities in order to challenge higher difficulty stages. And honestly, if they brought this mode back in the past, I honestly can't remember. The amount of modes they bring into this game is hard to keep track of them all. If it was really like predominant, I remember, but if something new, it might just be. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you on the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.